we on. You can't tell us nothing cause we on. Fresh out in the building cause we on. Hallelujah, what's this feeling? Cause we on. Cause we on. Cause we on. You can't tell us nothing cause we on. Fresh out in the building cause we on. Hallelujah, what's this feeling? Cause we on. Cause we on. You're ordinary, I'm extraordinary.
Greetings and phenomenal welcome to all geeks and fans. You're now listening to Spectacular Radio, brought to you by Famers Radio Live, and we're so honored to have you here. I am your host, Andre Brown, and we're super excited to review movies, TV shows, comics, and all that geek fun. Yes, so I know it's like a small house today. I apologize. But no, Andrew had to handle some very important family stuff, and Melendez had something very important come up with his child, so we definitely keep them both in prayer. I hope everything works out in a positive manner for them, but want to make sure we keep giving you guys content. Of course, we want to share some great news as well, but of course, we'll go around the table as in the introduction. I am Andre Brown, and then we go over here to Steven. Well, let everybody know.
He said already, I'm Steven.
Yeah, let them know where to find you, all that extra stuff and everything.
Of course, you can find me on Instagram, Big Jax, BIG_JACX. And Steven Jackson on Facebook. So, I'll let me.
Yeah. So it's gonna be a small show, you know what I'm saying? Just us two, but we're gonna rock out, you know what I'm saying? Make the best of it and stuff. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So and of course we'll go to segment one. This is Spectacular Projects. So topic one, brand new home for the podcast. Now, you following us on Instagram, Facebook, Spectacular Radio, Spectacular Comics, Threads, all that. So we got a new home now. One of the things, of course, we don't mind, doing videos, whether, whatever house or whatever like that. We try to do our best, but our number one goal is to make sure we provide quality to our fans. And that's super important to us. We want to make sure we have high def quality videos and better ways for you guys to interact with us as well. So I'm going to go ahead and read from the post so you kind of know and get some information on what we're doing. So we got a new home now. So after a diligent search, we have found a new podcast home. We are truly honored to announce our new partnership with Loud Seabrooks and Powered by Virginia. Starting June 9th, Spectacular Radio will be officially on their channel. Great new features will be added for our question back segment, videos, and we will actually be recording live. So that's the other big major thing. So this is how it's going to work. So we're going to do a live video at their studio, which is going to be in Hampton. And you will see it. So, and then we'll have the link and things of that nature, so you can kind of join us and jump in. Actually be live with us. After that recording, later on, either that night or that following Monday, as per usual, as what we do when we record, it would actually be a video that would be submitted that we can actually upload onto our YouTube channel. So you'll still be able to be a part of the community still at YouTube. We'll still be posting it on YouTube, so you'll be able to see that. But we'll have a brand new aspect, which is a live aspect. You guys will be able to interact, talk with us, things of that nature. To me, I think that's super exciting. We never really had that feature before, so that's going to be a brand new thing. I'm super excited. And Steven was there. It was a joint decision. It wasn't just something that I did. My job is to make sure that I provide, any equipment or things that we need to try to make sure that the podcast sustains its professionalism and its stupendousness. But Steven, you went to the studio. You was there, stuff like that. How are you feeling about the new studio? The new features is going to be added, and the date of us starting on June 9th.
Oh man, what can I say, man? It actually sucks. No, I like the home. I like the setup and everything. Like I said, we're just trying to take things to another level. Give you all guys, better quality, and stay consistent. We had some trials and tribulations, but we're still going to be consistent to you guys. So we appreciate you guys still hanging around with us on this journey. Like I said, we had some mishaps, but we still getting back on the horse to ride out. So yeah, I like the studio, I like the things that we want to be able to do, new features. Like I said, everything's about the next level, the next step. So
yeah, and we're super excited. But all thanks to Prince. I know he's starting his new job, and he's in another state and things of that nature. So we definitely keeping him in prayer. We definitely appreciate all that he did to help us get us launched, get us going and moving, and all the things for the podcast website as well. The podcast website will still be up and running also, thanks to him and his team. So we appreciate that. So we give you more updates. Of course, we're gonna have one more show. We're not gonna have a show next Sunday. That's the reason why we're doing the show now. Because, of course, next weekend is Mother's Day weekend, of course, graduations and things of that nature. So,
shout out to the mamas, baby mamas.
So that's the reason we're doing it now. But we're going to have one more show after the weekend of the Mother's Day. And then it's going to be a 2-week hiatus until we get into the brand new studio, which we are super excited about. So stay tuned. We'll have more updates and more information, especially on our Facebook and Instagram page, too. So let's go ahead and jump into segment 2, Movie Corner. Topic 1, the Fall Guy movie review. So we did do, of course, a straight out of theater review. You can go ahead and check that out on our YouTube channel. We did a quick video. Me and Steven went to go see the movie. I'll read the info in this case. After leaving the business 1 year earlier, battle-scarred stuntman Colt Seavers springs back into action with the star of a big studio movie suddenly disappears. As the mystery surrounding the missing actor deepens, Colt soon finds himself ensnared in a sinister plot that pushes him to the edge of a fall more dangerous than any stunt. As you saw in our straight out of the theater reaction, like I said, at first I didn't really think much of this movie. I didn't know really, the trailers didn't really do much for me. Look kind of like, okay, all right, we'll see and stuff like that. But I wasn't prepared of for how grand this movie was. As far as like action, I told Bianca this. I was saying that it was very interesting to have this movie be able to be not only a homage and a love letter to stuntmen and stunt women as well, but also for it to have it's like a 80s 90s feel, but with a modern element to it, which was really weird but good in a way. Yeah, it was just really crazy that they was able to blend all of that together and stuff like that. I mean, how do you feel more in depth as since you had, because straight out of theater is just our adrenaline's pumping like woo yeah and stuff like that. But now that you've had a couple of days to process the movie, I mean, how are you feeling now? From what you've seen, what you processed and stuff like that, dealing with the Fall Guy.
I got some research on that one actually.
Okay,
yeah. So one, I want to say, I wish more movies and award shows would go out to this type of caliber of individuals, because a lot of these movies won't be so great if it weren't for the people behind the scenes.
Exactly.
And I think overshadow that by the A-listers and the directors and producers. But we got to give a shout out to the stuntman, stunt coordinators, to the reason why cars are able to flip over and explode and
people get cut on
fire. Is because of things that are done behind the scenes, and to have a movie just dedicated to that, also with it's just more real life. It's not over the top fake. You know what I'm saying? It's not the aliens or something. This is something that's like real, and I actually did some research behind it. This is actually a true life event. This is a remake of 80. I want to say it's like 83, but the 83 movie is actually the real life of the individual that what's my brother's name?
Oh, you talking about that Ryan?
Ryan, yeah. Thank you. Ryan Gosling played is actually a real guy. I think more movies should be dedicated to this. Like I said, to give these guys more props, because it's an undertone. It's like it gets overlooked a lot. Like I said, you see a guy get thrown through a window, thrown out of a car, because of these guys putting their bodies at risk and their lives at risk. So I like the storytelling behind it. I like the love aspect of it. I also love the action of it. It didn't get too cheesy, but even in its cheesiness, lets you know that it was more like a real people. It wasn't like acting like, there's just times in there where, to me, it got a little cheesy. But me being in the business myself, this is acting because I know people personally, their personalities don't embark on the character. They're two different people. So, and I think it was a meme about that. Tommy from Power, you know, he's able to play this badass, but in real life he's a nerd. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So he's able to, you know, distinguish between the two, and he's still his own person, but he also can embody and portray someone else. And that's the aspect of good acting. And in Fall Guy, they actually show you that aspect. Like, he's a stunt man, he can do karate, you know, martial arts and everything, but, you know, he's still kind of like a, you know, goofball. He's not overly macho, but he's not overly sensitive either. He's, you know, a good mixture. You know, I love, you know, I got some sense, you know, because it's not like Roadhouse, you know, where, you know, he gets stabbed and just walks it off and whatever, you know. It wasn't that type of ordeal, but it still showed him as a human being. Things happen. Action was phenomenal. Mm-hmm. I recommend anybody to go see it, and I just like I said, I like more of the acknowledgement to the guys behind the scenes. Cause I tell you, when I'm on set, it's a lot of people. You guys don't see it, but there's a lot that goes on, from lighting to people that like I say stunts. It's a lot that goes on for a movie. So
definitely,
I recommend it. I give it like an 8.9 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10.
It was definitely a great movie, so we definitely recommend Fall Guy. Like I said, and then him and Emily, they did a great job. I love their chemistry. I feel like
absolutely
it was definitely a good summer blockbuster to kick off to pretty much get this summer started and stuff like that. So definitely check it out.
Yeah.
We're gonna go ahead to topic. Go ahead and go to topic 2, Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver, Netflix movie. Info: a colony on the edge of the galaxy fights for survival against a I can't never say this word. Terrical, you know what I mean? Sinister. I'm gonna say sinister. Ruling force, relying on the efforts of a small group of rebels. Yeah, this. Oh, did you get a chance to see it?
Fortunately, no, I didn't.
I'm gonna keep this short and sweet, man. I know that a lot of people, and trust me, I acknowledge that the writing in Rebel Moon Part 1 wasn't that good. I understand that. So if you hated it, I'm not justifying nothing. If you hate it, I understand 100%. My intellectual energy is supporting you on that. But I love the action. I love the what you say. No. I love the so I was really into it. I'm like, cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, little popcorn fun here, you know, whatever. Nothing, just turn your brain off and just, you know, not my mom, you know, stuff like that, you know, whatever. Justice must be served. So I'm like, all right, great, Part 2. Bro, like, I just felt like it was too much slow-mo, too much exposition, too much, I gotta explain to you why I don't like it. Back in the days of yesteryears. I'm like, why are we going here? I don't understand. Just tell me why you don't like it. Bro, this movie was, bro, 2 out of 10. It's just, I can't even say much.
Nice.
I can't even say much about it. The writing was just so corny and cheesy and choppy and blocky and just, I'm like, cringy dialogue and this my turn now. I'm like, bro, no. I see why. Because, you know, originally this was pitched as a Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
And they declined it. I see why. I see why. because the little laser thin metal swords are supposed to be laser, the lightsabers and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, no. So I do not recommend Rebel Moon Part 2. Some of you probably already seen the horrificness of it. Some people will probably like me with the first one. They just action, turn the brain off. Just, destroy the ship, stuff like that. So, I mean, it's what it is. But just, this movie was like, I don't know what happened.
Blah.
And the crazy thing is, the first Rebel Moon was in about top 10 last year. Because it was, I'm talking about just popcorn, action, fun, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But, this movie is not nothing. So,
even if it's action packed, it has some good dialogue. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
As cheesy we can say Arnold Schwarzenegger is and his action, the dialogue was great. Even from 20 years from now, I'll be back. It's always going to be. You know what I mean?
Yep. Even the original first Mortal Kombat that came out in the 90s.
Right.
Yes, we understand that it's cheesy. We know, but it's still a great movie. Don't try to play us. The first one, we don't think the second one exists.
Nah.
But that first one, we know. They're like, man, this stuff is corny. We know, but it's still great though.
Still great.
But this Rebel Moon Part 2, this just go ahead and go. Anyway, so let's go ahead and go. Are you funny? So we're going to skip the next topic because that was more from Melendez. I don't know did you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, so I apologize. One of them we're going to skip because that was more for Melendez to review and stuff like that. But unfortunately, dealing with family stuff. So we'll go ahead and go to the next topic. Sony delays Kraven the Hunter and the Karate Kid by months. Let's go ahead and read it. So, info. Sony has announced a couple of delays to of its biggest upcoming titles. Kraven the Hunter got moved again. The latest film in Sony's series of Spider-Man spin-off films has been pushed back around 4 months from August all the way to December. This marks the second delay for the superhero movie, which was originally supposed to release at the tail end of last year before it being delayed until August. This second delay now means it has effectively been pushed back a full year. Yep. According to Deadline, the new release date means Kraven will be able to secure plenty of IMAX and other premium format screens. Whether that's the reason for the delay, though, the story does not mention. Given the validity of the reputation of Madam Web, Sony's last film in the series, it could be argued that moving Kraven the Hunter as far away as possible for them might be a wise move with this acquisition of premium format screens being an added bonus. The film has to become a very important release for Sony, as we wrote here. Sony's other major delay, now this one is interesting. Major delay is a Karate Kid, which has been pushed from December to May of 2025. That actually has something to do with the actual show. So this means that the next theatrical installment, the long-running series, will now arrive in the wake of the spin-off series Cobra Kai's conclusion. The new movie will feature Raphael Macchiato alongside Jackie Chan. Uniting the stars of the two different versions of the Karate Kid. Whether the movie will also bring in characters of the storylines from the Netflix small screen spinoff Cobra Kai, probably so. Remains to be seen, but with the film looking like it may be linked together, every corner of the Karate Kid universe, it feels fitting that the movie will arrive last of all. So the only thing I was gonna say is, where's old girl at? She was the next Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi trainer. So I'm guessing, I hope they bring her back. What's her name? I'm sorry, I can't remember her name, but she was great. I like that movie.
She looked like
Jennifer Garner. Like that could be her cousin, something like that. But my thing is, bring her back. Like, just tie it in. But you gotta do it for the show though, for the conclusion. I think you should just bring her in for
cameo or something.
For the movie or something like that. Yeah. Or maybe it could be her daughter that they supposed to be training or doing something like that. Jaden may pop up or something like that. I think that. Besides that point, I think the news is very interesting. The Kraven thing, I don't know.
I think they had to rewrite the script.
Yeah, but the redo shoots though, it takes a long time.
But it's coming out next year.
No, it's coming out this year. They moved all the way to December.
Oh no, I thought you said 2025.
No, the Karate Kid movie to May.
Apologies.
No, you good. It's still coming out this in December.
I don't know. They might have. Well, if that's the case,
or probably pieces of the script. They're like, you know what? We need to reshoot this.
Yeah, or they like either some reshoot or they added something. Because like you said, because this is supposed to be like after Man and Web, whatnot. What's this?
No. So I mean, this is their next installment. So,
but I think they were building off the hype of Man and Web doing good because they were trying to incorporate some of that because it may have intertwined. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's like, oh wow, let's take some scenes out.
That Man and Web pop up. Get that out of here.
Because it may have been some cameos from if Madam Web did good, it's a possibility they did some cameos for to intertwine and make sense.
Yeah.
So they seen us like let's go back to let's just take that out. So but hopefully it still turns out pretty good. Who's the front runner?
Who's playing Kraven?
Yeah.
The guy. He was just in Fall Guy. Not Rise Down, but the guy that was trying to kill him. He was in Bullet Train too, and he was Aaron Taylor.
Wanda's brother.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
Aaron Taylor Johnson. If I think I'm saying the name right. I think his first name is Aaron. But
okay.
Yeah. He's going to do a great. I'm not concerned about him. I'm concerned about the script. I don't know what's going to happen with that. So, like you said, we gonna see, man. I feel like they gonna. Yeah, I think they're probably gonna take out some scenes. But like, we need to get this stuff out of here.
Yeah.
So,
like I said, I think that may have indicated they was hoping for the success of Man of Web because they was probably going to incorporate some of that and then try to make it make sense, crossover, whatever. As far as Friday Kid, so they're doing the in-game version, mixing all the universes together and.
It's gonna be interesting, man.
This now, mind you, this could spin off to other maybe versions, I guess. Like how they did like the Defenders, like they got everybody together, then you go off and.
You know what I mean? Makes sense. Yeah,
so,
that makes sense.
I don't know. We could be seeing like another canon event, I guess, of the Karate Kid Saga series universe.
Yeah, hopefully
I'd be cool with it. Yeah.
But that would make sense though, because I think if the movie has anything to do with the characters or maybe the ending of how that show is going to end, I think them being like, yeah, we need to end the show first and then do the movie. That makes sense. Then that move to me makes more sense. The Kraven thing just got me worried that this movie about to be doo-doo. So yeah, we're just gonna have to see it. So. We'll check it out, see what's going on. So let's go ahead and go to the next topic. Mufasa the Lion King trailer review. Info. Mufasa the Lion King is an upcoming American musical drama film directed by Barry Jenkins. He's really good. Written by Jeff Nathanson and produced by, of course, Walt Disney Pictures and Pastel Productions. Basically the CGI version of the Lion King and stuff like that. It is the live-action style, photorealistic animated prequel to the similarly created 2019 remake of the original 1994 film, The Lion King. The film is set to be released on December 2024, which will serve as a treat during the Christmas holidays. So, of course, it's going to be a Christmas movie. It's going to rack up thousands, millions of dollars. So, we already know that. We did get our first tease. Nobody said anything yet. So, and I'm talking about like talking. It was just literally just shots.
I don't think it reached that masses yet.
Are you talking about? No. I'm saying in the trailer they haven't speak yet. This is
I thought you were talking about like people talking about it.
Oh no. Yeah. No, I was just saying like teaser trailer. So I'm saying like so we didn't hear whoever's supposed to be doing Mufasa. We didn't hear them speak yet.
I think that's going to be.
It's probably going to be in the first official trailer.
No, I think they released
like a clip or something.
No, I think they released the people are going to be there. I think
they released the list, the cast list.
But you don't know who's playing who though.
No, we know who they're playing. No, what I'm saying is that in the teaser trailer, you know how we see them talk, supposed to be
interacting
and stuff like that. Yeah, we didn't see that. It was just literally cutscenes, basically.
Yeah, right.
Like action, lion jumping, lion doing this. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
so
we know who's playing who though.
Yeah, exactly. So we know who's playing who, and then we saw the first. So for what I'm seeing, I mean, it's not anything that we didn't expect. It's going to be basically as far as the quality. I'm talking about quality is concerned. It's going to be on the same level as the photorealistic 2019 movie that we saw, but even better because it does look like, of course, with technology, the more it advances, as far as the years go, it looks more photorealistic, looks more whoa, they look like real lions moving and stuff like that. So, it looks like it's going to be interesting. I know it's going to be a smash hit for Disney in and off the year, and they released it at the perfect time, of course, during Christmas time. I was going to say, Lock-in too. This was the second night last year. I don't care. So, taking kids. So they're going to rack up. They end up coming with a popcorn bucket, so that's going to sell out T-shirts. They're going to make a whole bunch of money. So, but how you feeling? Did you get a chance to see the teaser trailer?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. So how you feeling about it?
First of all, I want to say congratulations to Mr. Jason Weaver because you'll be getting some checks from this one as well. I just want to see where it's going. I think they heard us because I always wondered, the Lion King was Simba's story, but how did he get to the point to where we got to Simba's story? Why is Scar really so upset? I want to see how the rise to Mufasa being king was, because Mufasa's older or Scar?
No, Mufasa's the oldest.
Okay. For some reason, I was like, hold on, man. Scar is the oldest, but no, that's the younger brother. Mm-hmm. Okay, so I want to see.
That because he might be adopted. That could be what the issue is. Because remember what I'm saying, orphan in the little promo was like orphan king such and such. I was like,
I'm thinking
that could be the issue because maybe
that's where the jealousy starts from.
Birthright, maybe by blood, Scar was supposed to be.
See what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, and then
because the reason why I was going towards that angle is if Scar was the oldest, then why did Simba get the mantle of the king? That may have started the jealousy because is it Othello? I forgot what one of Shakespeare. Anyways,
I think I know what you're talking about. I just don't know the name of it, but I know what you're talking
about. How the switching of the guards, whatever. He seems worthy of it, even though by kingdom law, the oldest is supposed to be the king, right after king, afterwards. But no, that makes sense. But I hope they,
Mufasa.
Yeah, I hope they either show they were brothers at one point and show what got them to the point of where it leads up to, him killing his brother, and of course, Lion King. Instead of just having it centered around just Mufasa. Just showing him, kind of like a Lion King 2.0, whatever. Not just focusing on him, but also show his parents, relationship with Scar, stuff that he's going through, living up to his father. Just want to see the angles instead of just being like another Lion King movie with just, instead of Simba, it's just Mufasa. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so hopefully we'll see what's going on, and we'll get more. Of course, we'll get more information as we get closer to that time frame. So. And last topic for this segment, Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths Part 2, movie review info. An endless army of shadow demons threatens to destroy the world and all parallel Earths. The only thing opposing them is a mighty combined power of Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, and all their fellow superheroes. Did you get a chance to check it out?
No, but I will because I've seen the first one.
Yeah. So this one, and I only seen half of it. I probably may keep it on the list when everybody gets together. So I feel like it's something that we can definitely talk about more and see how it goes into because there's a part 3 coming out.
Right.
So for what I've seen though thus far, it is definitely still got the quality of good writing. I did like the action, the introduction, Joker, all this stuff. I thought it was all right. You know what I'm saying? To me, it's a little clunky start. I mean, it's like, all right, traditional, whatever. But then they got, of course, to dive more into dealing with, Superman, the aspects of what's going on from the first one, the machine that's needed, and, where everybody's mind is at right now.
Right.
I think that does oppose for some more streamlined writing, and I think that's going to be very critical going into part 3, understanding where Superman's stance is and Batman's stance is, and of course seeing the rest of the Bat family. We got Batman Beyond and Nightwing and things of that nature. So I think we're gonna go ahead and save this topic more. I mean, we will elaborate more when all 4 of us are together. Andrew and Melendez is back. We all want to see the movie, and I think more we're going to transition into like how we liked it, but how we feel it's going to round up the part 3 of this trilogy of animated movies. So I still don't like the animation. I mean, that's just me, but still the movie, I think so far from what I've seen, is still the quality of the first one. So I'm super excited to see where it goes.
I'm waiting on the Batman Beyond movie.
Yeah, I know. Hopefully it'll be like, I wanted it in the style of Spider-Man into Spider-Verse. I think doing something like that, instead of trying to do live action, because live action, of course, now we got the new DC universe, so they need to establish who the new Batman is. Let that run a couple of years first, and then try to do a live action Batman Beyond. Beyond that, because right now we need to, since you got a new universe, we need to see who's the new Batman. We need to see his relationship with Superman, and then kind of see with the Bat family and stuff like that. Get that stuff established first, so to be like, well, let's jump 50 feet. Whoa,
wait a minute now.
Can we establish the new Batman and see how that works out?
Right there. Yeah.
Exactly. So on the next episode, when all 4 of us are together, we'll dive more into part 2, and then we'll just kind of see how it's going to relate into the new part 3. So I'm definitely excited about that. But definitely, I do recommend renting or buying it. I'm getting part 1 and part 2 available now. You can get it digitally, or if you want to buy the physical disc, you can as well. So, all right, segment 3, spotlight of the day. So, if you have a small business, this is more keen towards June 9th. If you have a small business or project that you would like to promote and want to be a part of this promoting segment, definitely email us at spectacularinkradio@gmail.com, spectacularinkradio@gmail.com. Now, it may not be for now where we're at, because we're going to do one more show in this location, and then officially we'll be in the studio. But I think if you email us, we can definitely set it up so you can be part of that segment in the brand new studio. I think that's going to be good exposure for anybody that's promoting or doing different things. So we'll definitely connect with you. All right, let's go ahead to segment 4, Comic Central. Now, topic 1. So absolutely, now this is fun for me. If you want to take a look at a couple of things, you can. Now, Absolute Power versus Marvel's Blood Hunt. And these aren't the official comics. These are like promo comics for Absolute Power. I mean, you can show that one too. But these are the 2 big summer blockbusters. And I was really excited because I want to, I'm going to read both concepts and you let me know what you feel like is more interesting. And I'm going to talk, because the thing about it is I know you're not really versed in like the events. But that way, now people can get a perspective of somebody just hearing the synopsises and which one you would actually gravitate towards, the DC event or the Marvel event for the summer. And then now somebody that is versed in it, I can let you know my opinion on which one I would actually jump to. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and read the info. Absolute Power is an upcoming crossover event published by DC Comics, set to be released July 2nd, 2024. The main limited series of 4 issues will be written by Mark Waid, he's really good, and drawn by Dan Mora, he's good too. Centered around a main event series by writer Jed McKay and artist Pepe Larraz, Blood Hunt will see a cursed eternal night, and this is for Marvel, washed over Earth, allowing vampires who have lurked in the shadows since the earliest days of Marvel Universe emerge to satisfy their bloodlust like never before. Now, hearing both of those, and let me give you a little context of what, because I know that one gave a little bit of context of what that event is about. So for Absolute Power, basically, it's remember that story we were reading about Batman with the fail-safe robot, where he was actually, supposed to take over when Batman failed. That's about him. And remember, I was excited about that House of Brainiac event. That all of that's crossing over, basically. So, which one to you is the most interesting? That you feel like was going to be the best summer blockbuster comic event for the summer of 2024?
Kind of had me at bloodthirst, but I want to see what the contingency plan is about.
For the Absolute Power, of course, Amanda Waller and all that. So, and just for me, since I definitely, a more avid comic reader and stuff like that. I mean, of course, currently, I know you read comic books in the past, but me understanding both, I'm with you on this one. The reason I say that is because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Blood Hunt is more for, I feel like should be a small, more mature event that you can maybe include the Avengers, but I don't think it should be a big blockbuster comic event. I feel like that's more of a Blade, Morbius, Avengers. Like, okay, this is a dark Avengers. Like, this is a darker, more mature story that we need to go ahead and handle dealing with and stuff like that. To make it a big blockbuster and trying to maybe dial it down a little bit, or trying to make it a teen, and then you want kids to try to. I don't think, because I'm looking at number one just literally just came out for Blood Hunt. And, you can look inside it yourself. I don't. That's not something I want my son to read. I'm like, I don't really.
It's too dark.
I'm like, I don't want him. You know what I'm saying? Look at that.
Yeah. This is kind
of dark, and I'm like,
it's more for mature audience.
Yeah, and I feel like this should have been more of a small indier, Blade, Morbius, Moon Knight,
right.
Serious, mature, gritty. I'm not knocking it. I would dive into it.
I would definitely partake in it, but it's for a specific audience.
Before a big blockbuster comic event.
No.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want parents might not want their kids. I mean, of course, it's a different generation now, but I know sane parents would be like, no, you know what? I don't want you reading this event, but you can read this though. It's Batman, robotic Batman. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
more imaginative, but this is really
dark, and the creatures in it are just like, I'm like, bro, like, so. For me,
this is more mature audience.
I'm talking. You talking comic sales? I think Absolute Power is gonna be the one that's gonna crush it. I think that.
Well, now that you say that though, if they were to turn each one of these into a movie, I'm with you. This is more of a blockbuster because you got too many crossovers. Not that saying like it's too much. I mean, you got I forgot, was Kill Safe? Fail Safe against Brainiac.
No, they're working together to go against the Justice League.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Brainiac with Fail Safe going against the Justice League, and to me this seems like more of a family friendly blockbuster hit. Now this, like you say, on the scales of Blade, which is still can be a blockbuster hit, but it's, like I say, it's for the audience. This is more so E for everybody. This is kind of like rated R.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So yeah, I'm with you on that, because just like a few pages I just looked at.
Yeah, I know you want to have your son cry down, but this one's cool. Like, I'm super excited, man. I got this preview book, and like normally, preview books, I keep them for a couple of weeks and stuff like that. But this one I probably won't keep for a while. I just love we got Ground Zero that's coming out next month. You know what I'm saying? Getting you ready, getting you hyped. The Trinity, basically, Amanda Waller. You learn more about, because of course you got the big event in here. I do have this book. They did release like a preview intro book. It wasn't even this one. It was something else. That was like something had happened to Superman, which is in here. If the preview book, you can go to your local comic book store, get the DC Connect preview book. It's free. And Superman started to lose his powers because it's actually going into the House of Brainiac robot, which is crazy. And that working with Failsafe and stuff like that. I think it's going to be epic. You got of course, you got an Aquaman one. You got, of course, here's the Superman one as well. The Absolute Power Task Force. Normally, usually, I just stick to the main event. But I want to read these side stories. Like, it has me that invested, that excited about it, that I want to see all aspects of where this is going to go. Even they got the Absolute Power Origins. Like, you got Amanda Waller, what actually happened. More diving into, like, what causes her to be who she is. And then, of course, you got a Green Lantern version robot as well. Man, this is to me, this is great. This is about to be a good.
This is the cinematic universe that we asked for.
Yep.
If they could just transition that to the movies.
Yeah, man. So and they got these tie-ins. Definitely getting these. I am reading Wonder Woman right now. It is a phenomenal run that's going on right now. I'm a couple of issues behind. That's the reason why I haven't brought it up yet. But this new Wonder Woman, like, it's crazy. The writers are absolutely slaughtering it in a positive way. Like, it is a great read. And I haven't really, like, not necessarily like anything because I like reading Supergirl, like reading different other comics, but. There was never really a story that really kind of drew me in, like talking about it. I got a few Wonder Woman comics. This one, I'm on it all day because they did a phenomenal job explaining her powers, how she is, and stuff like that. And this tie-in is going to be great as well. So I'm super excited. So I mean, here, we got, and I actually want to ask this question to Andrew and Melendez when they do come. Absolute Power versus Blood Hunt. Definitely put your view, in the inbox in the bottom. Definitely put your comments in, how you feel, which one is going to be the biggest one. We're super excited about that too. Let's go ahead and go to topic 2. Ultimate, you can go ahead and hold it up to the screen. Ultimate Spider-Man #4, Marvel Comics. Info: Who is the Green Goblin? Peter Parker's secret life starts fraying the edges of his personal life. J. Jonah Jameson and Ben Parker's pursuit of the truth, or at least the news, stirs unrest with the world at large, and now the Spider-Man may not have to operate alone. The real work of rebuilding this corrupt world can begin. If you want to go ahead and check it out, check out some of the artwork while I go ahead and talk about it. Of course, as you know, this run has been absolutely incredible. Hickman is doing a phenomenal job. I mean, it's Hickman, so I mean, what do you expect? He is a dynamic writer. So, illustration, top notch. I mean, of course, this, and you guys, we've been talking about this new rebooted Ultimate Spider-Man series. The Ultimate runs of Black Panther, Spider-Man, and of course the new Ultimates is getting ready to come out, which is basically like the Avengers version, but it's a brand new version. Yep, that's Gwen Stacy, but it's the Ultimate new rebooted, aspect of Gwen Stacy, which she is phenomenal. Like, this is, and it is a cheeky adult writing. But it's not like adult, like where, like you can't have this type of conversation around a kid per se. Because it's a lot of, but it's a lot of context where it'll go over their head though. Right, that's what I'm saying. They're not cussing or being disrespectful. No. But it's a lot of cheeky anecdotes that, like if a kid heard it, and like it's like if you're watching a Pixar movie, it's a lot of adult themes in there. Anecdotes that goes over kids' heads. They just like, oh, animation, oh my god. Right. But we're like, oh, that's crazy. They just kind of put that in there on the low. And I feel like that with this writing, Hickman is treating his mature audience readers as as adults. Like, he's not holding back punches or anything like that. I love the kids. I think Wolverine. Yeah, it's Wolverine and Ghost Rider. It's whatever. I feel like they just reaching and what can we do? I'm just like, whatever. I don't think it's crazy though. Yeah, it looks crazy, but it ain't gonna let it's really good, man. I love the conversation. I love the dinner between Harry Osborn, Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, and Peter Parker, and us getting acclimated to this Peter Parker. That the fact that he's just now becoming Spider-Man, of course, now he's in his mid-30s and stuff like that, and trying to figure these things out, learning that he was supposed to have been Spider-Man since he was back in high school, but then time got jacked up. I think it's cool, man. And then seeing the Green Goblin actually being a actual good guy as of now. Yeah, right. We'll see what happens and stuff like that, but it's really good. I mean, and this one, no, it wasn't that much action. I don't even think it was really any action in this issue, but it was really a page turner. Like, really, I was in there just like I was in the way he immerses you, is make you feel like you were actually at the dinner, or actually watching the movie. You're actually watching the characters interact, and you can actually hear their voices because we've learned and known these characters for so long that you actually, it's like you're hearing them talk and stuff like that. If you're not reading Ultimate Spider-Man, if you're a comic reader, you're really missing out, man. This is definitely phenomenal work. I really love what Marvel is doing, and I think they need to keep going this epic approach with the Ultimate Universe. The only one I don't like is the Ultimate X-Men, but I mean it's more anime style, which I mean I don't have a problem with anime, but it's not really what I was hoping for. But they are coming out with a new rebooted X-Men, so we're going to see how that works out too and stuff like that. So I definitely recommend it. Now, last but not least, you can hold that one up, is topic 3. This is brand new. Rook Exodus #1 Image Comics. Info: hundreds of years from now, the man known as Rook was once a simple farmer who fled the crumbling earth for a new life on the planet Exodus, a terraformed planet where all of nature, including its imported animal population, was completely controlled by humans called wardens. Let me tell you something, man. So everybody, I was trying to figure out kind of, because I haven't heard from Jeff Johns in a while, so it's kind of trying to figure out what he was doing. This is what he was doing. He is working with, Jason Fabok. Sorry, I had to catch his name because I sometimes mix him up with Michael Turner. So R.I.P. Michael Turner, because I know he had passed away. But Fabok is one of the, and I'm going to say in the top 5 best comic book illustrators to date. He is a person that I cannot wait to work with. I pray to God one day he actually does a book for me. That's how good this man is. I really want to work with him. As you can tell, the quality, and his craftsmanship, and his artwork. When I saw that he was doing this book, that immediately had my attention for my eyes. Now, for the intellectual part and actual reading for a comic book, when I saw Jeff Johns was writing it, this made this book 30 times more exciting. That is a dynamic duo. You're talking Batman, Robin. You're talking Superman, Batman type of level. Iron Man, Captain America type of level when it comes to writing and illustration. So the mask that they wear and having them actually control a specific animal, like he controls birds. So he has the helmet. He actually can talk to them and communicate them with the helmet. You meet another character, I forgot the guy's name. He has a pig mask, or like a warhawk. Mm-hmm. He controls warhawks. The animals are bigger than normal. So a regular bird that's supposed to be this size, like size.
6 foot.
Yeah, you got a warhawk up there going against almost like a tank-like truck. So I thought that was definitely interesting as well. It's a post-apocalyptic experience dealing with this, and him trying to figure out what he needs to do to survive, and that big mystery. This book, Image Comic, did a really great job with the publisher for this. I am super excited. This is a new one. I know this is a brand new one. It's a new IP, something fresh. You're always like, oh, get some new stuff, this, that, and the third. This is the new book. Definitely grab that. I definitely recommend Rook Exodus, #1. This I will be reading #2. They have my undivided attention. So, you see the quality of the work and detail and stuff like that.
Yo, not just that, just the whole concept. The fact that these guys, depending on the helmet, can control the element.
The animal, exactly. Which is crazy.
This might be coming to the theater soon. This is something fresh.
Yep. Fresh idea. So I definitely recommend it. You know what I'm saying? Definitely go to your local comic book stores. Get on this.
I want to know the technology with that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, you know, it's gonna be somebody who got the ultimate helmet on.
Yeah, exactly. Everything and stuff like that. We haven't even got to this. So what's a woman that controls wolves?
Yeah.
So we haven't even got to her yet and stuff like that. So it's gonna be good. So I definitely recommend it, and this is one that we will be reading on and stuff like that. So definitely grab it. All right, so let's go ahead and definitely. So let's go ahead and go to segment 5, streaming lifestyle. Topic 1, Knuckles TV series review, Paramount Plus. Info: a spinoff from the Sonic the Hedgehog movies, which were spinoffs of the Sonic the Hedgehog video games. The Knuckles TV series follows the exploits of the infamous I can never say the thing right. He's
great.
Ignimba. You know what Knuckles is. I'm saying it wrong. Yeah. But Warrior. Sorry, I know. You Sega. You don't play. I had the Sonic game and the Sonic and Knuckles. You blew it. You had to put it in the thing. You had to open the thing, put the game in there. That's how far back I go. So leave me alone. Whatever. So whatever. Anyway. Echidna. There we go. Echidna. So Echidna warrior as he struggles to find purpose in a strange, new, and mostly peaceful world. It is a great show. Now here's what I want to say. Some people hating on it. I'm like, because I mean, it's this, that, and the third. I'm like, but you like Sonic 1 and 2. But yeah, it's literally the same team that's doing this. To me, it's just literally a branch off what that is. Mm-hmm. So, to me, it was great. I thought it was funny. I thought it was, Kid Cudi was funny in it. I love Knuckles. I mean, Idris Elba's Knuckles is like a perfect match him, you know, saying trying to understand our human world and how he reacts and things of that nature. The jokes, you know, Wade Whipple or something like that, trying to make him into a warrior, but you know, it's more supposed to be for bowling. So I thought that was funny too and stuff like that. How'd you feel about it and stuff like that?
To me, I don't understand the backlash from it because to me it's just like it's Sonic 3. Because you know it's like it's
2.5, yeah.
Well, you know, 2.5 because it's not like it's a new cast. It's not like it's, you know, a new voice. They pretty much, it's a continuation. It's just streaming. You know what I'm saying? It's just on Paramount. So it's. I don't see what the issue is. It's good. Like you say, spoiler surprise, Cuddy is in it, which is phenomenal because I always thought he had good acting ability. And they, like I said, they satisfied me with, they kept the original cast. It's not like a whole new ordeal, a spinoff. I mean, well, you know, they didn't make a whole nother universe. They didn't have new people coming in. They kept the core and just continued.
Yeah, nice little side story. You know what I'm saying? This little side adventure, stuff like that.
I'm not mad at it. I'm very intrigued about it because I'm watching it and, like I said, the little Easter egg surprise that Cuddy was in it. And I like the little side adventures that they got going on. So
yeah. So I mean, I recommend it. I think it's definitely funny. It's a lot of funny moments, and it's like sometimes you gotta catch it because he has Knuckles is so literal on stuff. So it's like, you know, such and such. You know what I'm saying? You're like, no, that's not what that means. Yeah, exactly. So you mean this? She's like, no, don't do that.
Why's my living room like that?
Oh yeah, the whole thing. He turned her living room into like a cage fight, and then the mailman came out. He was like, "I just want to go home." Like, it's like crazy. So yeah, I think it's definitely great. I think it's to me, it feels that little itch of, you know, until we wait because, you know, Sonic 3's not coming out till we got last one coming out around Christmas time. So it's gonna be
Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
Merry Christmas, y'all. Merry Christmas.
And Shadow's gonna be in Sonic 3 too. So it's gonna be cool, man. So I mean, but like I said, this to me, it's like that fills in that little gap. You know what I'm saying? Until we gotta get until that time frame. You're like, hey, you know, so you can just watch. Now you like
a little appetizer.
Yeah, you can watch 1, 2, and this while you're waiting for the third one to come out. So highly recommend. Definitely a funny show. So it's definitely great.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and go to topic 2, sneak peek. My Adventures with Superman season 2. He's back. I don't think you liked the show, did you? But he's back, baby. Info. Let's go ahead. A brief and ominous sneak peek at season 2 of Adult Swim's animated superhero series, My Adventures with Superman, has dropped, revealing a new burden descending upon young Kal-El, Clark Kent's shoulders. The super quick look at the new season does not announce a premiere date, which they ended up releasing an actual trailer after that, which I'm going to talk about. It actually comes out May 25th, if I'm not mistaken. So stay tuned. Yes, baby. Back to watching this show. You excited? How'd you feel about the teaser trailer and the regular trailer? He's like, I'm back, baby. Yeah. He don't like the show.
No, actually I do.
Oh, okay.
It's just I have to adjust to certain things because it's new and it's not like the old Superman that I've grown up to. Just like with Bel-Air. That grew on me.
Oh yeah,
I love it now.
We're waiting for season 3 so bad, bro. They need to come on.
Now I had to take. Now see, the reason why I'm different from X-Men '97 is the fact that they still kept it like the core, but it's just a different storyline.
Mm-hmm.
So it still gives me the nostalgia of how it used to be, but with a new twist, and I dig that. So that's the only exception. But for Superman, it had to roll on me because, like I said, it's a whole nother concept just for like an updated version. So I had to judge, but I'm so far I'm liking it. You know, Lewis is she's annoying.
Yeah.
But she's not as annoying as, you know. No, but I'm enjoying it so far. I just want to know where they're gonna go with this one. You know what I mean? Because it's like a whole nother take and concept on it. So yeah, I'm just waiting to see. It's just pretty cool.
Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, we're super excited. So we keep y'all updated. So when we start reviewing that at the end of May. Topic 3, Abbott Elementary, episode 3, season 3, episode 11. Review on Hulu, of course. Info when the students start participating in a new online trend. Cause disruption in the school. The teachers band together and put an end to it. Mr. Johnson is provides comfort. Sorry. This is the info for the last episode. I apologize. This one is basically about a double date, basically. And this episode made me mad. Everybody hates Chris. He really embarrasses himself at the restaurant. I think him assuming that Janine was on a date. I know the freakum dress, all that. And then you had the beautiful Asian woman date that he had was the blind date for his friend from work. I forgot his name. Not Wade, but Jacob. There we go, Jacob. So Jacob had his male date, and then he had the male date had a friend, Asian female, very beautiful. She got invited. And everybody hates Chris is like, cool, yeah, this, that, and the third. And she was very interested into him, but he was all like, as soon as, Janine's on a date. And he's all, what they got going on? What they talking about? Blah, blah, blah. To the point that by the time, she was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and head home. He was like, I apologize. Maybe we can do all this and the third. Can I see you again? She's like, yeah, you can see me again when you in need of heavy medical attention or something like that. It's funny. Carried the crap out of him. So he deserved it. Sorry. You're wasting everybody's time, bro. Just Janine likes you. You shouldn't have pushed it off. I know you, like you said, they trying to stretch it out. I don't need that. Just get them together. Because I'm like, you still got, if you do the show for another 2 seasons, hopefully another 2 to 3 seasons or whatever. If you do that, you still got them dating. You got the experiences of them dating. Then you can, in next season, he asked her to marry him. So then you got a whole season of them building up the wedding, figuring out the wedding, doing what's going on with the wedding. Something happens with the wedding. They end up doing this small little thing at the school or something because they was trying to plan this grand wedding. And then the other season ends with them just having it at the school. Right. And then the next season, newlywed. Boom. And then by the end of that season, I'm pregnant. And that's it. I'm like, I'm writing seasons for you. So don't dawdle. Just let them get together. You got 3 seasonal endings that we want. You got them dating, and then ended the one season with him asking her to marry him. And then you got another season of them trying to plan the wedding. They ultimately just end up having it at the school. It ended off like that. And then the other season at the end of that, I'm pregnant. Boom, there you go. And it just cuts off and go to credits like, oh my gosh, you're married. Oh, what we gonna do? It's a boy or girl. So everybody trying to figure out what's gonna happen. Blah, 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 blah. There you go. So that's what you need to do. Boom. This dating stuff is getting crappy. It's getting whack. You're making me mad. So how you feel? Abbott, let's go, baby.
Of course, the writing is phenomenal. I love the subtle behind the scene jokes and that how it's something always going on. Yeah. Like from front, behind the scenes. Oh my God, like I really enjoy the show. They really did their thing with the show.
Yeah, and the funny thing about the book thing, when they was like, supposed to be doing a book club, and they're like, well, if we were cannibals, you the next one. I'm like, yeah, it's okay. They're funny, y'all. They're super funny. And Ava,
this really could like just go on forever because I don't even think they're just making stuff up now. I don't even get to the point where they actually make real stuff happen. You know what I mean? Like real stuff happen. Like some real stories across, you know what I'm saying? But if this show goes like another 6 or 7 seasons, I swear I would not even be mad.
Yep, it's always funny.
Because it's just that entertaining.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, definitely. So great. The new episode. I'm just mad it took 2 weeks for it to come out. So hopefully we got another episode coming next week so we can talk about it. So topic 4, X-Men 97, all of course released episodes, as you already know, we're talking about latest stuff. I mean, come on, bro. The Wolverine Nightcrawler, I got 6 reasons. And then he's like, fly. Nah, I forgot what he said it in Spanish or something. Nightcrawler was like, he got 9. He got the 2 swords in his tail. Both of them back to back. And then the whole warp jump when he teleported and took Wolverine was like, yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. Wolverine's in the sky just slicing these fools up, bro. They gave Wolverine his due. They gave Nightcrawler his due. Man, this show is just highlighting how dope these characters are. You had a whole Cyclops moment in one episode. Had a whole Storm moment in one episode. Magneto got to the ground, was like, he went all the way to the South Pole, was like, enough. Shut everything down on the planet. Let's go, baby. Like, it's crazy. And she was like, Magneto was right. Yeah, he was right. It's crazy, bro. Right? And then of course, Charles Xavier come at the end. He was like, my time to be my X-Men. I'm like, okay, let's go, baby. So I'm ready. So yeah, that joke was crazy though. Like everybody, me and Bianca was like, oh my god, because we didn't know who was who. Because everybody was like, because she was in there, he was in there talking to. She was like, "Can I come see you, Hank?" And I'm so sorry. And I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm gonna kill you." And it was like, "What?" I'm like, no. And then she threw Hank because look. All right, everybody like, oh no, he got played. No, listen. His guard was down. If you're supposed to be like a girl that you like, you're not gonna be in defense mode ready. You know what I'm saying? Like because nobody knew. They called. We was like, yo, she wanted to know. She changed. Like so, we didn't know. Like she just literally. And then if it's somebody that you love or you care about and you having a dispute, you're not in no defense. Well, you're not gonna hit them. Somebody you love. You know what I'm saying? So for her to change, and he's like, yo, what's going on? And they get thrown to a wall. Like, yeah, it's going to catch you off guard. You got knocked out. Come on. Beast is a beast. Like, come on. In the name applies. So you already know that nigga a G. So let's just go ahead and get that taken care of. So, but, he was just caught off guard. He was doing his scientific work. And then she like, saying, I care about you. And he's like, you don't really care about me. Yes, I do. And get thrown through a window. Boom. So, he was down. He just got knocked unconscious. So, but, of course, you needed Nightcrawler and Wolverine's time to shine. So, how you feel, man? What do you got? X-Men, baby.
You pretty much summed it up, man. For real. This is why I go back. Still gives me that 97 feel. Just got another twist to it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I'm back in 97 with, with my bowl of cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Watching my favorite show. You know what I'm saying? Or because they used to do the reruns around like 3:35.
Yep.
So I'm just coming home from school, boom, throw the book bag down, boom, straight to the TV, watching that X-Men. So
yeah, we in there, bro. This show's great. I love it.
I like this new too, because the sweet thing about it is I can watch this one and the original and get the same feeling. You know what I mean?
Quality is, of course, technology is better, so the quality of the imagery is way better.
Kind of
stuff like that.
The imagery, like it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's just more crisper.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
It's more crisp.
It's 4K.
That's all it is. Yeah, exactly. It's like hyper 4K and stuff like that. So, but of course, we'll talk more about it, because they're getting ready to round it up. So, of course, when we do the next show, we're going to talk about how it rounds up and stuff like that. So, go ahead to segment 6, Gaming Pod. Finally, back. So, Stellar Blade review. Info: humanity is driven from Earth after losing war against alien invaders called Nebuta. To reclaim their lost home, Eve and her squad are deployed from the colony to fight the Nebuta and take back Earth. So yes, I have the game. Of course, I did the pre-review, the demo. Of course, you can check that out on our YouTube channel. That you have on it, where it is right now, as far as gameplay and things of that nature. This game is great. It's everybody, everybody talking about how they, oh my god, hey y'all, she's like bouncy boobs and all this other. Look, bro, just story-wise, bro, it's good. Stop with the word about, I can change her clothes. Okay, all right, man.
Great, yeah.
We're not being what's Master Roshi from Dragon Ball Z, bro.
Right.
Chill. We're just focusing on the gameplay, the mechanics, and how it is. And I know they compare it to Near Automata. I'm thinking about it. Of course, y'all know which game I'm talking about. I wish Melendez was here because he'd be the one to tell me the name of the game and stuff like that. Because as you know, I'm a casual gamer. I'm not a hardcore gamer. But then I'll be my boy Javon or Melendez or Andrew or stuff like that. But I mean, from me having it and playing on the PS5, it's really good. The graphics are exceptional, top notch 4K. I love that. I love the open world aspects. I love that you can explore some of the ruins of this earth and things of that nature. I do recommend it. I'm only a couple of hours in, so I mean, I'm not going to act like I'm halfway or I beat the game or anything like that. But from what I've seen thus far, I think it is an incredible game. I definitely recommend buying it if you like open world, if you like, of course, battle mechanics, things like The Witcher or things like, Ghost of Tsushima and stuff like that. I think you should play it. I think it's worth a buy. I think it's worth the price point, and I think that there's a lot of story in it, and I think that they could do a sequel and stuff like that too. So I definitely strongly recommend Stellar Blade. So definitely Stellar Blade. So definitely check it out. Yeah, definitely check it out. Topic 2, which is the last topic in this section. So Ubisoft continues to lose their trust of gamers after Star Wars Outlaws and the crew controversy. So I'm going to read a little bit of it. It's a lot of information contained into this, but Ubisoft released a new Star Wars Outlaws the other week update, giving fans further insight into the game story and an answer to what they'll all be waiting for. And the release date revealed to be August 30th, 2024. This would have been a simple news story and not a controversy if that's all Ubisoft announced. Instead, they have delayed 3 different editions of the games, drawing ire and anger from the gaming community. Star Wars Outlaws should be a slam dunk. Respawn's Jedi series has righted the Star Wars gaming ship, but Outlaws gives fans something different, an open world adventure that has nothing to do with Jedi or Skywalkers. But when a $69.99 does not net all the content for a single player game, gamers get very frustrated and furious. $109 gold edition includes season pass, 2 upcoming story pack DLCs, exclusive Jabba's Gambit mission, and cosmetic pack. For $20 more, the Ultimate Edition offers everything in a gold edition as well as 2 more cosmetic packs. I don't understand. Digital content is whatever, bro. So basically, it's like almost 60% of the base game, and then other stuff. So backlash from this announcements was automatic. Some players worried if Jabba the Hutt as a whole was locked behind the most expensive editions, causing Ubisoft to set their record straight. Jabba's Gambit mission is exclusive to more expensive editions, but Jabba will still be part of the game as a whole. I'm sure having to bring out the spin doctors for 4 months before Star Wars Outlaws launches wasn't Ubisoft had in mind. Of course, they shut down the crew gaming as well, as far as the online functionality. I just think Ubisoft it's a lot of cash grabbing with them. It gets very frustrating dealing with that. And I think that gamers, them speaking up, I think that's one of the steps in the right direction. I feel like the whole Star Wars thing, give us a whole game, bro. I understand you want to do a DLC, maybe do that later. I love how Elden Ring did it, even though I'm not a real big Elden Ring fan. Oh my God, he didn't say. I didn't say the game was bad. I know everybody's like, oh, he's not a real gamer. Like, no, I'm game of the year. Elden Ring, yes, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. Hence why I'm a casual gamer. Somebody like my boy Javon, or somebody like Andrew or something like that. Of course, they would love that. But, hard challenges, things of that nature. I like a little bit of difficulty, God of War Ragnarok, something like that. But like when it goes to the extreme, something I can't play Bloodborne and all. That's way out of my league. Then I ain't even going to attempt to even try to understand the analytics of playing that type of game. But I like what Elden Ring did. They had a whole game. Like that game is hours. You get your money's worth. You paying $70 for this game, but you get I don't know. I wouldn't say 700 hours, but I'm like freaking 200 hours of a game, and then they're like, oh, and we have a DLC coming. They only got 1 DLC, but you don't need that. You already got a 200 hour plus game. You know what I'm saying? So why would you need to add other stuff for it? So I understand their frustration. Ubisoft dropping the ball like this, and they doing it on purpose to make people spend more money. That Ultimate Edition would be.
I'm
not doing that, bro. Am I excited for this game? I will be getting Star Wars Outlaws. That is something I am excited about. I'm going to cap out at gold. Ultimate. I mean, you're not giving me nothing, bro. Here's my thing. I'm a big collector's item fan. As you guys saw, I did the open box video for the Assassin's Creed Mirage. Got this statue and stuff like that. To me, it was some of the best quality as far as like, as far as I'm talking about quantity for bang for your buck. Right. I think I spent maybe 80 on that or whatever like that. I got a whole statue. I got a game, a steel book.
You got your money's worth.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So my thing is, if you had an Ultimate Edition, why don't you say, okay, Ultimate Edition, you get this, but you get a statue and then, some other stuff with it, or a cool collectible item, a pop, a Funko Pop or something like that. To me, that warrants the amount of the price. But the Ultimate Edition, you're not giving me another, whose cosmetics this? I don't change the character that much. I get him in an outfit, he's fine. Like, just keep moving. I may change the lightsaber here and there or something like that, but I'm not doing a whole bunch of extra stuff. You giving me cosmetic stuff, that's not going to work. How you feel about how Ubisoft is moving on this, man?
I mean, of course, everything's a money grab now. At least they're taking time as far as quality goes, but it's a cash grab. Like, I anytime old school, I remember when we would get everything in one bundle.
Yep.
Like, even when you buy a console, you get at least about 2-3 games with it.
Yep.
You get a second controller, but the other accessories were worth it, but they were like the game genie. So now I think that was about like 50 maybe. But it was a cheat code for all the games. You know what I mean? So you got, like I said, you got your bang for your buck. But I think, like I said, now it's a cash grab. Because me personally, I just want to change again. And now, no disrespect to people, who want like custom, different variety of, costumes and things of that nature. My main thing is just gameplay. What adventure, what obstacles I got to go through. But like true gamers, I get it. You want your variations of certain things, make your own personalized character, I get it, but for me, I just want to play a game.
Exactly.
But like I said, the little intricate stuff, man, of course, it's just marketing, it's a money grab. For the true gamers, I get it. You might want the whole complete package, but
they shouldn't have to pay an extra $100. I mean, like, paying $70 already and then paying an extra $40 or $50 on top of that, that's frustrating.
Just for an extra cloth.
Or level or something like that.
Yeah,
it should
be
included. Like,
I don't know. But like I said, I get it. As long as the graphics is good, the gameplay is great, I'm satisfied. You know what I mean? So other than that, I ain't really got too much for it, man. Like I said, I'm satisfied with just a little stuff, but I know I got respect to the gamers. Who, hey, I need my custom. I need this. I need want to explore, the game to the extent of other updates. I get it.
Yeah. So we'll keep you guys updated once we learn more about how the Star Wars Outlaw thing is going to turn out. Maybe if enough ranting goes on, maybe they may change their mind on how things are going to process or works.
Yeah, you got to speak up.
Yeah, definitely. So we keep you guys updated with that. And that's pretty much it for the regular show. We definitely appreciate you guys joining with us. Definitely, like I said, hit us up on Spectacular Inc. Radio, Spectacular Inc. Comics on Threads, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We definitely love, our community. We definitely appreciate you guys supporting us. And definitely, hopefully, all of us will be here in the next episode, which will be the last episode of us being here.
Pre-studio.
Yep. And then we'll be at the studio June 9th. So we definitely appreciate you guys. And definitely reach out to us and stuff like that. Like I said, if you got it, we're going to have another segment, which is Question Bag. If you got a question for us, definitely email us at spectacularinkradio@gmail.com. Send your name in. The question, if it's appropriate for us to read, we'll do it on that segment. Until next time, I am Andre Brown.
And I am Big Jax.
Yeah. All right, guys. See y'all next time. Appreciate y'all.